Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Today we're talking about the NBA Final Series preview, guys, because it's that time. Bless you.
Corona.
And you already know we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Milwaukee Bucks after the Bucks gave the Hawks that whoop ass in. And hey, I told you, bro, Atlanta wasn't gonna go through. You were trying to ride that bandwagon.
I was trying to, man. I didn't want to take any more of that beating, the Hawks fans were giving me. And fortunately enough, they're going to disappear right now. We're not going to hear from them ever again. Comments.
Hey, shout out to the Hawks, though. Their future's looking bright. And, hey, actually take it as the two teams that are actually more so the Milwaukee team that's in this finals, where, like, in the past 2 years, they got their ass handed to them in the playoffs after great, stellar regular seasons. And then in this third year, boom. They've made it. They've made it, guys. Without Giannis in the last two games, they've made it.
It's looked ugly, but they made it. And
they took down the Heat, who fucking kicked them out last year. They took down the super team of the Brooklyn Nets, obviously with injuries.
Yeah. And
then they took out the surprise Hawks team. And on the other end, I mean, let's be honest. The Suns, it's a different story.
The Suns, they took off,
injured Lakers. Injured Denver. And injured Clippers.
But hey, they beat who they were supposed to, who they were playing, and they did what they were supposed to do.
And now they're facing an injured Bucks.
But I mean, like some Suns fans have been saying, they did beat the Lakers a couple games with AD in the lineup and LeBron there as well.
Yeah, but
they did what they were supposed to.
LeBron was never 100%. But
they did what they were supposed to do.
No, of course. No, I'm not taking it. They're here. Same shit as people were saying about the bubble Heat last year. Like, hey, if they made it, they made it.
But you know what? Congrats to both of these franchises for making it. And let's not forget, the Bucks, they have not won a championship since 1971.
Thanks to Lou Alcindor,
a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hell yeah.
And the Suns, they have never won a championship before. The last time that they've been in the finals was when Sir Charles Barkley was rocking a uniform and wasn't as fat. When it comes to that. And let's not also forget, guys, hit that like, hit that comment, subscribe, and let's get to it.
All right, let's start off, guys. We're going to do the tweets of the series, I guess, for now. The start of the series, because you guys know we do tweets of the night for game reactions.
Yeah.
And we got a handful over here that have some nice stats, some funny shit, some memes. So let's just hop into it, and we're going to start off with some stats from ESPN Stats and Info.
Yeah.
Entering the Suns-Bucks finals, only one player has experience in the championship round, and that is Jay Crowder with 6 games last year with the Heat. That is the third lowest amount of combined experience entering an NBA Finals all time.
Jeez.
And when you look at that, fewest combined games of NBA Finals experience, we got 1977 with Sixers versus Blazers. 1947 with the Stags versus Warriors.
Who the fuck are the Stags?
And both those teams had 0 experience. And then we hop into 2021 with the Suns versus Bucks, which is the 6 games which only one player had. And then you hop back over to 1971 when the Bucks won it. Bucks versus Bullets with 7 games. Yes. And all right, let's go to let's hop over to this one. Congratulations to Torrey Craig for winning his first championship. No matter who wins the finals, he will get a ring for playing for both the Suns and Bucks this season. So shout out to Torrey Craig. Shout out to Stats Muse for that one.
Talk about a win-win. Last year, it was Deion Waiters' fat ass that was in that situation.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
And then we got something you might want to look out for in this series. Mike Budenholzer has 9 straight playoff wins with clinch opportunities, tied for the second longest streak by a head coach in NBA history, according to Elias Sports. Only Phil Jackson with 12 and Rudy Tomjankovic with 9 have had longer streaks. Definitely something you might want to look out for, whether Giannis is back or not for the Bucks, because the coaches make a huge part of what wins in the postseason.
That was good for him, man. He's shedding off that bad coach karma.
Yeah, facts. And then SportsCenter said he really predicted a Bucks Suns 2021 NBA Finals in 2016. And that is shout out to Jared Plammer, where he said 2021 NBA Finals Bucks versus Suns Game 7, Bucks win 123-115. That was tweeted at 7:39 p.m. on November 3rd of 2016. This is gonna be really trippy, honestly. This tweet is very very trippy to me because I'm like, what if the Bucks win in Game 7?
So this guy's
at that exact score? I don't know, man. So, the conspiracy theories. There's not a big one, but there's a small portion of me that's gonna be like, ooh, is Jared a time traveler? I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying if it's the exact way, if it is a Game 7 win, 123 to 115 with the Bucks, like that's too trippy.
Most of these guys that come out of hiding, man, they're full of shit. But shit, but if he comes out, Mr. Jared over here is assuming that Giannis is gonna come back.
Oh, wait, no, he didn't. He just said Bucks win.
Yeah, the Bucks are gonna win. They're gonna need Giannis.
I don't know, man. The way Holiday and Middleton stepped up, and obviously everyone else, but they were the two leading duo in the Hawks series. And actually, talking about Chris Middleton, look at this tweet. StatMuse said Chris Middleton steps up when most needed. Look at these stats, guys. Game 6 versus Brooklyn, 38 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Game 7 versus Brooklyn, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Game 5 versus Atlanta, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. Game 6 versus Atlanta, 32 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Looking like Batman numbers right there. Batman numbers.
Hey, like I said before in the previous video,
I was about to bring that up.
Giannis is Superman, Middleton is Batman.
Yeah, this is not like Batman Robin. This duo is playing like a Superman Batman duo. This is insane.
Yes, sir.
And lastly, let's end it with Giannis.
I love this one. 3
Antetokounmpo brothers have now made the NBA Finals, guys. Check that out. Obviously, Kostas made it with the Lakers, and then Giannis and Thanasis make it with the Bucks this year. And honestly, this is really trippy because I want to know. I don't know. Is this the first time where we've had 3 siblings, 3 brothers make it into an NBA Finals? That's kind. That's trippy.
So. It might have happened before.
And then 3, not 2, but 3, and even 2, I don't even know. And then if they win, if the Bucks win, that's 3. All 3 brothers have a fucking ring. Have 3 brothers ever fucking won like championships for their family? I don't think so.
I think so. The Berry brothers, or no, I think the Berry family. Okay, Rick, Brent, and. Okay, no, not sure. Not 100% sure. But let us know in the comments what you guys think.
If you guys know too, because that is very interesting.
Yeah, but let's get... Yeah, that'll be it, right?
Yep, that's it for the tweets.
All right, man.
The highlights.
So, yeah, man.
The stats.
Yes. So, let's get to it, man. Bucks, Suns. What do you think, Andrade? What are some points, some things to look out for in this series, in your opinion?
All right, well... Actually, all right. Biggest thing to look out for, which everybody knows, is Giannis versus the Suns team, because is Giannis gonna come back?
Yeah,
that's the biggest question on everybody's mind. Honestly, the way that the Bucks team has been playing without Giannis in these past few games versus Atlanta, and just how Middleton has stepped up, I don't think it's necessary where he has to rush to play a game 1 or even a game 2, because I really believe they can at least take one from the Suns. You know what I mean? I at least believe they can without Giannis. And if you want to not rush Giannis, not because, yes, this is it. This is what you've been fighting for your entire career. But longevity-wise, I don't know, man. I would still be more concerned. This is a knee injury. It's nothing to play with.
This is the NBA Finals, Andrade. Like, you get all the cards. You put all your chips...
I'm sorry, man. If I'm Giannis, there's a part of me that's gonna think like Kawhi. Man, you're tripping.
No, you're tripping.
No, man, you gotta think about your money. If you're in Giannis's shoes,
he just signed a contract.
You're in his shoes, you would do it.
He just signed a max.
So you're in his shoes, you would pay.
Yes.
Risking. Fuck that.
Andrade, okay, think about this.
Yeah, he signed he signed his contract right now. His next one. Okay, his next one, bro.
This might be his only chance. Legacy. You want to think for the future.
Yeah.
This might be his only realistic chance to win a championship.
And how many players have we seen in the past spoken about how they have returned early for a finals, for a postseason? And remember, you're not even guaranteed to win. So even if you risk playing it and that knee injury never goes away, or he never gets to play at the level that he did, his next contract isn't going to look the same. I'd rather have 2 max contracts instead of 1 max, and then the next one's gonna take a little bump down or a lot bump down.
You're saying like there's a career-threatening injury, man.
It's not, but you can make it worse.
Doctors have said, okay, let's say if your doctors say that it's not gonna make it worse, and they already said.
If your doctors say that, okay.
Exactly, we don't know what the doctors say.
I'm saying
what we do know is that the knee,
It's not too serious.
Like the structure's not
structural damage.
Yeah, not structural damage. The ligaments are not damaged. Pretty much all it's gonna be is how much pain Giannis can tolerate. And the good thing about it is there's medication that he can take that can numb that pain.
Don't listen to this motherfucker.
No, of course listen to him.
Do
Bro,
not
no,
succumb to peer pressure. You have a great team. The thing is that you're forgetting he has a great team that surrounds him. I trust those. If I was Giannis, I would trust those guys enough. Like I would talk to Chris. I would talk to Drew. I would talk to Brooke.
You're forgetting.
And be like, all right, bro.
You're forgetting.
What?
For the next 2 or 3 years, the class of the Eastern Conference, if healthy, is gonna be the Nets. No question about it. They got their break this year. You think they're gonna get that break again next year?
They're not gonna get that break again next year.
They run into them again.
No, this season
they're gonna get their asses kicked. Like sweet 5 games.
I trust those guys enough where they can at least steal 1 out of 2 games, maybe both, and then I can rest more. That'll give him at least 4 to 5 days of rest if he can wait until game 3.
Okay.
You would rush it again. You don't know what you're risking because you can make it worse. Like you said, it's not structural damage, but you can push it because right now it's sensitive.
If my doctor said,
you've been through that shit, I've been through that shit with normal injuries as a normal dude.
I'm not a multi-millionaire. I'm not a multi-millionaire with world-class trainers that can look at me. If they say I'm fine, yo, Giannis, you're fine.
Now, I've seen too many docs and stories on players that they never get to play the same. So I'm just saying, hey, relax, bro.
Okay, but let us know in the comments.
I see what kind of GM you would be.
Let us know in the comments what you guys would think.
Your best people be like, fuck you, bro. Go in the game.
It's a championship, man. I'm like, it's not the first round of the NBA playoffs.
I didn't say not to play. I just said wait to game 3.
Levels to this.
But you guys see, this is crucial. This is very crucial. But honestly, I think you're kind of sleeping on the fact that Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, and everybody else on the Bucks, because like did you see that quartet? We were putting those stats for that quartet games against Atlanta.
I would say this, okay? I'm going to agree with you on this end. If he's rushing just to be at 55, 60%, then it's better if he waits till game 3 or game 4 when he's at 80, 75%. Mm-hmm. Because if he's operating in that percentage, Giannis is not going to be able to do what Giannis does, which is attack the paint, attack the rim, and cause chaos there in the paint to the Suns.
And then he would just be risking more more injury for no reason.
Because if he's at 55, 60%, number one, yes, he's going to be risking for that injury to get worse, assuming that's the case. Mm-hmm. And number 2, what the fuck is Giannis going to do at 55 or 60%? Shoot? Yeah. Definitely not.
Well, I think what he should do, if he comes early, say he comes back by game 2, maybe game 1. If he comes back early enough at 85 to 100, probably not 100%, 85 to 95%, take your shots early, bro. Feel it out. I think with this Suns team, you can, because this Suns team, besides DeAndre Ayton, there's not a lot of quality bigs. When you go from Ayton to Dario, there's a huge drop off in like a big that can defend against Giannis. And Giannis, I'm a little worried for the Suns. Now let's keep in mind, they do have Chris Paul, they do have Devin Booker, but the way that Chris Middleton is playing, sorry, man.
They got Bridges. They're gonna put Bridges on his ass. They're gonna throw Bridges at his ass. They're gonna throw Crowder at his ass. They got people that they could throw at.
Okay, now I wasn't thinking about who to throw at. Okay, good point. I was thinking more like Middleton will slow down Booker and his defense, because Middleton's annoying as fuck on defense, and he actually puts effort.
They're probably gonna put Drew Holiday
on who? Booker, and then they'll put Middleton on Chris Paul. I was thinking the opposite.
Or vice versa. Probably Holiday. Yeah.
And then either or. I think Chris Paul, regardless of who's on him, I don't think they'll stop him as much. But Devin Booker, also tied in with his inexperience, I think he's slowed down. And let's keep in mind too that the Suns team we saw, they were inconsistent. Like Chris Paul and Devin Booker were inconsistent in the last series. You know what I mean? And also, what we said earlier on, or what I was saying earlier on, they have faced injured teams. So this would be the first.
I think that's more credit to Ty Lue, man, to all the buttons that he was pushing.
Okay. But they faced a lot of injured teams. Now, obviously, they're facing the injured Bucks with Giannis. But remove Giannis out of the picture. That's a healthy-ass team that they're facing with Middleton and Holiday, as opposed to a Murray-less Nuggets, a 80% LeBron with almost no ID in some of the games, and then no Kawhi, a Kawhi-less Clippers. So even this Suns team against a Bucks team without Giannis, a healthy Bucks team without Giannis, is still something I'm kind of keeping in mind. Like, can they like match up? Like, well, match up, yes, but can they, like, they're not overpowering the way that they have during this whole West run to get to the finals.
So based on everything that we spoke on, all the stats, everything that we know, like, how do you think the series is gonna go?
I think Bucks in 6 or 7, to be honest. Actually, I'm gonna go with that boy. What was his name, Jared or whatever?
Damn,
Bucks in 7. And I'm not gonna say no score, but Bucks in 7. My gut, though, honestly, guys, is kind of leaning on Bucks in 6 because Bucks overall have a better team on both ends of the floor, depth, and if Giannis comes back, and regardless if he comes back game 1, 2, 3, 4, if he comes back, as long as he comes back at more than 80%, I think CP3's chase for a championship ring ends at the finals. But at least he made it to the finals.
It all depends on.
And then CP3 goes to the Bucks next year. What?
Nah, he goes to the Heat. It all depends on Giannis's knee. If he's not.
Return.
If he's nowhere near 100%, like what I mean is if he comes back at 60, 65%, he can't attack the paint. He's forced to be a shooter. Mm-hmm. It's going to be Suns in 6, maybe 5.
Oh, you got the Suns. Suns in 5. Oh, you're smoking some good shit. Fuck no.
Depending on Giannis.
Nah,
now,
man.
If he comes back.
Bro, without Giannis, you got the Suns in 5?
Maybe 5.
No, I know. 6, but even that's a spit in their face. There's no way. If
Look,
the Suns win in 5,
Holiday,
I will give this guy $100.
Middleton, Holiday, Lopez, Portis are more than good enough to steal definitely 1 game, maybe 2 out of the Suns. But look, they're gonna need Giannis to be able to win the championship. A lot of people are gonna agree with that. Unless you're a delusional Bucks fan.
I think it's a possibility that the Bucks can win it without Giannis. Possibility.
They could.
High? No, I'd give it a 30 to 40% chance.
Now
here's the thing: if the Bucks win without Giannis against this Suns team, Chris Paul's legacy is gonna take it. And then Broussard even brought it up, and I was like, that's fact. Chris Paul's legacy will take a big hit. Right now, it's on this wave, but you're losing against a Giannis-less Bucks team.
I think he's gonna come back in game 3.
That's a big smack in the face.
I think he's gonna come back in game 3, and it's probably gonna be tied 1-1.
If he comes back and Suns win, nothing. If the Suns win without Giannis,
now
in long term it won't matter, but in the short term, people are gonna say, "What if Giannis came back?" Or there's gonna be some fans like that,
If Giannis comes back, it's gonna be Bucks in 7. All right, but let us know in the comments what you guys think. You guys think the Bucks are gonna win? You think the Suns are gonna win? Do you really care who's gonna win?
Of course they care.
Let us know. Let us know what you guys think. Either way,
the rating's gonna take a hit this year.
Yeah, for real. Boring ass finals.
For casuals, yes.
Yeah. But either way, appreciate all the love and the hate. Got you on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all podcast streaming platforms. And last but not least, man, most of y'all that are watching this are not subscribed, man. Do something about that. Hit that sub button. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.